Hello and welcome to our YouTube video series on RRB ALP CBT2 exam. Today we are focusing on the questions which were asked in RRB ALP CBT2 exam, which was held on 21st January 2019, Shift 1 for mechanic diesel students. So in the previous video, we covered the questions from aptitude section. Now in this video, we'll go with the reasoning section questions. Try to utilize this opportunity before preparing or starting the preparation for your RRB, ALP, CBT2 or CBT1 exam. And after preparing for CBT1 also, you will get to know what type of questions will be asked in the exam and what pattern of questions or how to solve the questions in an easy manner. This will help or this video will help you to solve the questions in an easy manner with the shortcut methods. Let's start today video with the first question under reasoning section here. Okay, here is the first question. Select the option that is related to the third number in the same way as to the second number is related to the first number. So what he gave in the question is, they gave numbers as 1357 equated as a 64. Then what is the code for 13579 will be coded as what? So what is the logic behind it means if we add all these numbers, like 1 plus 3 plus 5 plus 7, it will be equals to 16. And how many numbers are present here means 4 numbers are present. So we need to multiply this number with 4. So we'll get the answer as 16 fourths is of 64. Similarly, if we add all these numbers, we observe here 1357, 1357 same numbers are present. Only the difference is the 9 is added here. So it will equals to like 19 plus 5, okay, 16 plus 9 is of 25 and 5 numbers are present into 5 that will be equals to 125. 25 5 is of 125 which is present in the option 1. I hope you understand this question. It is a very basic question. All you need to do, you need to recognize the pattern given in the question. And here is a second question. What he gave? Tomato is red and leaf is what? So this will comes under the analogy type of question. So in the analogy type of question, so we need to find the relation between tomato and red, and similar relation we need to apply for the leaf and the given answer here. So usually we know that tomato is in red color. Tomato is so the main logic here is color of that particular item given in the question. So tomato is in red color, and similarly leaf is in which color means. So you need to say the generally the leaf is in green color. So the answer for this particular problem will be green. And the next question is, so what he gave some series and we need to find the question mark one here. So we need to find the question mark one here. So let us try to write here X W V T S R T O N L K J and question mark. So we can suppose what is the place value of X is 24, place value of T is of 20, place value of P is of 16, place value of L is of 12. So if you observe there is a one pattern here. So all are decreased by minus 4 here, all are decreased by minus. So similarly here also minus decreased by minus 4 here. So 12 minus 4 is of 8. So what is the place value of 8 means H. So the first letter must be H. So H is present only in one option. So my answer to be directly option A. Likewise, you need to check for the remaining options. So anyway, we'll get this answer as HCF only. And the next question. So here is the next question. So what gave 0.35, 0.49, 0.63, 0.77 and question mark and 1.05. So 1.05. If you observe here, there is a gap of 1.4, okay, 0.14, and here also there is a gap of 0.14. Here also there is a gap of 1.4. Similarly, you need to add 0.14, so you'll get that as 0.91, which is presented in option B. So there, for all these numbers, there is a gap of 0.14. Observe this pattern, you'll get the answer directly here. So the answer for this particular problem will be option B, that is a 0.91. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, here is the next question. This comes under a coding and decoding topic. So what he gave in the question 379 is coded as a wood makes chair. Next 389 is coded as a wood makes table. Next, what he asking the question 872 coded as a table and chair. And what he asking the question is what is the code for and? So if you observe here, and was present only here only, which means the numbers which are given here, that has to be our answer. Either 8, 7 or 2 will be our answer. So definitely our answer should not be 9. But if you observe in these three set of numbers here, here 8 was present. So our answer must not be 8. Why? Because the number has to be present here only. Again here also 7 was present. So 7 is not also answer. So our answer to be directly and 2. The code for and is a 2. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, here is the next question. What is the question is if wicket is coded as UGAICR, then what will be the code for MAD? This is a very basic question which comes from coding and decoding topic. So what is given the question? Wicket is coded as UGAICR. We observe here W place value is of 23 and U place value of 21, which means there is a gap of -2, and T place value is 20 and R place value is of 18. There is also a gap of 2. So if we observe here, the logic for this will be of every number is subtracted by 2 here, or every number is removed by 2 here. So what is the code for MAD means? So M place value is 13, 13 minus 2 is of 11, 11 place value will be of K. So the first letter in the must be K here. So it is present in only one option. So our answer is to be directly option D. Let us move to the next question here. And here is the next question. Then a certain code plus reference multiplication and minus reference plus and into reference divided by and divided by reference minus here. So this was the given data here. What he asked in the question, find out the answer to the following mathematical expression in that language. So what he given expression is 2 minus 6 into 3 plus 4, that will be equals to how much? So here minus reference what 2 plus 6 into reference what divided by 3, and here plus reference multiplication here. So we need to multiply this one. So for this what we need to remember? We need to remember the V board mass rule. If you remember this rule, then it is easy. So here V reference vernaculum, V reference brackets, of means multiplication of the division, multiplication, addition and subtraction. So you need to be careful while opening the brackets or while solving the mathematical equation. You need to follow this order only, then you will get the exact answer. Otherwise, you will get the different answer here. So first we need to look for vernaculum. So there is no vernaculum present, and we need to look for brackets. There is also no brackets here. And the next one is the division is present here. So 2 plus 6 divided by 3 into 4 here. So 3 ones and 3 2 get cancelled. So 2 plus 2 into 4 is of 8. That will be equals to 10. So the answer for this particular mathematical expression will be a 10, which is presented in option B. And let us move to the next question here. And here is the next question. Which two signs to be interchanged to make the below equation mathematically correct? So he gave one equation. What he gave in the equation is 12 minus 3 plus 8 into 2 divided by 4, that must be equals to 16. So while solving this type of equations, first focusing on division case here. Suppose I'll take the first option here. So what I need to interchange? I need to interchange the division and the minus here. So if I replace division here and if I replace minus here, let us try to take the equation here. 8 into 2 and 4 here. So 12 divided by 3 will be of 4 plus 8 into 2 minus 4. 4 and 4 get cancelled. So 8 into 2 is of left. So it will be equals to 16. So I found the answer in the first option itself. So my answer will be of option A. That is division and minus symbols to be interchanged in order to get my answer as a 16 here. And here is the next question. Okay, this will be the next question. So what he gave, this question comes under the blood relation topic. Blood relation topic. What he gave here, percentile represents mother and dollar represents wife and represents son-in-law. Then what does W percentile X dollar Y and Z means? So for this type of questions, we need to draw the blood relation diagram or tree diagram here. So first we need to consider these two portions here. W percentile X. So what percentile reference means here mother. So W is the mother of X here. Next X dollar Y. So here what dollar reference? Dollar reference Y. So X is the wife of Y. Next Y and Z. So here under reference is son-in-law. Y is the son-in-law of Z. So there must be a wife and husband relation between W and Z. So what do you ask in the question? Okay, we need to check which among the given options are true. So Z is the husband. Okay, Z is the husband of W. The first option will be the correct. Okay, let us try to check also the remaining options. Z is the wife. So here he giving Z is the wife, but Z is a male person here actually. Next, W is the daughter of daughter of son of Z. So this will not be valid here. Why? Because both W and Z are in the same generation. Next, Z and so this is also not a why because these two are in the same generation. So the correct option for this one will be Z is the husband of W. The first option will be the correct one. So this is the easiest way to solve this question by trying the tree method or tree diagram here. Let us go for our next question. Okay, this question also comes from the blood relation topic. What he given the question is player plus reference a sister and minus reference a daughter and into or star reference a wife here. What he asked in the question? Q is the father. Q is the father of P. So we need to find this relation among the given options. Okay, let us try to check the first option here. So P star. Okay, let us check here. P star R. P is the wife of R. Next, let us check these two here. R minus S. R is the Okay, P is the wife of means there must be a wife and husband relation between P and R. But if I check R minus S, here again R is the daughter here. So the relation is changing for this person. So first option is not a valid one. Let us go for the second one here. So here P plus okay, P is the sister of R. Next R minus S. R is the daughter of S. Next S star Q. S is the wife of Q. Suppose if S is a wife, then Q must be a male person. What he asked in the question? So this will be the equation. So here Q is the father of P and Q is the father of R. What he asked in the question means what is the Q is the father of P. So the second equation will be satisfied here. Suppose if this type of question, if some relation is given in the question, try to check the options here. Sometimes we can also check by using the generation method, a gender and generation gap method. But here all are all same or three generations are present, we'll get the same answer. That's why we are going with the diagrammatic approach here. If we go with the diagrammatic approach, we'll get the answer in an easy manner for any type of question only. I hope you understand this question. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question which comes under syllogisms topic. So what is given the first statement? Some lemons are yellow. Next, all yellow are lime. So all yellow are lime. So this was the arrangement for this one. What you ask in the question? No lime or lemon. So we need to check the relation when whether there is a relation between lime and lemon or not. So there must be a relation between lime and lemon. So the first conclusion is an invalid one. Next, some lemons are lime. So lemons are here and limes are here. So there is a some relation. So what will be means only conclusion two will follows here. Only conclusion two will follows here. Let us go for next question here. And here is the next question. Select the combination of numbers that the jumbled letters are arranged accordingly will form a meaningful English word. So we need to form a meaningful English word among these letters here. So what he gave in the question is O, H, R, E, M, and D. For this, he gives some number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Let us try to write the values or letters here. So what are two reference H, E, R, T, O, M. It is a meaningful? No, it is not a meaningful word here. Next, let us go for the second option here. R, E, T, O, and E. We need to check here. And what is 2 year? 2 year means H year, RETOHM. So this is now also a meaningful word. Let us go for the third option here. So 5 means M, 1 means O, 6 means T, 2 means H, 4 means E, and 3 means R. So this will be a meaningful word. The meaningful word which is formed from this word is mothers or mother. So which is presented in option C. Likewise, you need to substitute the values, you can get the answer and easy. So this is a very easy question for this. Let us go for the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question. Unscramble the letters in the given word below and find the odd word. So first we need to unscramble these words and then we need to find which one is the odd. Suppose if I arrange this one, this will be pen and this will be chair and this will be paper and this will be eraser. So which one is a different or which one is odd one? I need one. So pen, paper, and eraser are all belong to one category, but chair is a different one. So the different one or the odd one among this one is option B. That is a chair. That is HCRAI. And go to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question. Which of the following Venn diagram best represents the relation between carnivorous, carnivore, lion, and tiger? So carnivore is a group of animals. Carnivorous animals contain group of animals. There are many type of animals: carnivorous, omnivorous. The carnivorous animals. In those carnivorous, lions are belongs to one category, and tigers are belongs to one category. So which one is satisfying among this one? So it is satisfying the first option of the reason. This one. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question. So this will comes under data sufficiency. So what are you asking the question? What is the ratio of boys to girls in a class? So what you in the first question is there are 20 first statement. Number of boys in a class is 20. Next second statement what he gave. So he gave girls to okay, there is something is missing here. Okay, girls to boys. The ratio of girls to boys, the number of students in the whole class will be the 3 is to 7. So what he asked in the question actually means we need to find the ratio of boys to girls. Suppose if I reverse this one, boys to girls, it will be like a 7 is to 3. So in order to solve this equation, whether which statement is sufficient, I need to find this one. So here from statement 1, we cannot find the ratio of boys to girls. So, but if I use the statement 2 here, this will be the statement 1 and this will be the statement 2. And if I use the statement alone, this will be sufficient to answer my question. Statement 2 alone is sufficient, whilst 2, 1 is not is sufficient here. So option B will be the correct one here. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question. So this comes under a statement and conclusion type of questions. He gave one statement. We need to read the statement and we need to answer the given conclusions here. So what he gave in the statement is a research found that if high school students get 8 hours of sleep instead of 6 hours before the exam, then their marks will improve by 20%. Suppose there is a survey conducted or research conducted on the students. Instead of sleeping 6 hours, if they sleep 8 hours, so their marks will be improved by 20%. This was the given in the statement. So let us try to read the conclusions here. 8 hours sleep is better than 6 hours sleep if the students want to better. Okay, this conclusion one is following the statement here. Next, students are stressed as all the exams are tough. In the statement, he didn't mention whether the exams are tough or easy or medium. They only talk about if they sleep more, they will try to score maximum marks. That is, or they might try to improve the marks by 20%. So only statement one alone is following here. Only conclusion one is following here. Conclusion two is not following here. So option that is option A will be the correct one here. This will be the next question. Okay. Find the odd set of letters from the given alternatives. So what is given the question? Q, R, S. We write down the place values here. Q place value will be 17, R place value will be 18, and S place value will be 19. Means all the letters are increased or side by number. All the numbers are increased by +1 here. And if you check here, W23, X24, Y25, these also all the numbers are increased by +1 here. And F6, G7, H8, these are also increased by +1 here. But if you go with the M, L, K, M will be 13, L will be 12, and K will be 11. So these are all decreased by 1. So the different one among these one will be Option B. I hope understanding this question. If you have any doubts regarding any type of question, you can ask or you can post your comments in the comment section here. And here is the next question. He gave okay, find the odd word from the given alternatives here: Earth, Mars, and Venus and Sun. So he gave the planets here and stars here. So Earth, Mars, Venus are all planets, and here Sun is a star here. So that the odd one among this one is will be star here. I hope I understand this question. Okay, this will be the next question. What is the minimum number of lines required to make the given image? So in order to make this image, how many lines are required, or minimum number of lines we need to find here. So let us try to count the number of lines here. So I'm starting from this position here. So this is one line, two, three, four, four, five, six, seven, and this will be the middle one, 8 and 9. So in order to reform or in order to make this image, I need a minimum number of lines will be, I need a minimum number of 9 lines I will be required here. This will be the easy question, you can easily find. This will be counting number of lines figure. This one comes under non-verbal reasoning. Let us go to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question under seating arrangement. So what is given the question? E, F, G, H are sitting in a row. There are four persons. One, two, three, four. They are sitting in a row. F and H are adjacent to each other. This will be the one way. Or H and F are adjacent to each other. Next, second condition. E and G are adjacent to each other. This will be the second condition. Okay. G doesn't want to sit to either H. So this will be not possible. And this is not a possible one. So these two conditions must not follow here. And what is the fourth condition? And H does not want to sit next to E. So H also not wants to sit with E here. So these are the given conditions here. And what you ask in the question, which two are sitting at the ends? We need to find which one is sitting at the ends here. Suppose if I take F and H here, they are next sitting adjacent to each other. Next, suppose if G and H will be here. Okay, see, okay, G and E will be here. So I need to check whether these two conditions are satisfied or not. Suppose see here, G must not sit on either side of H. So here H is not present. Okay, this one is satisfied here. And G also must not sit with F. So it is also satisfied here. Next, H must not sit on either side of H. So here also this condition is also satisfied. So this is one way of solving. So which one is sitting at the extreme ends means G and H are sitting at the one extreme ends. So this is case 1. There are multiple cases to solve this question. We take case 2 here. Suppose if I take E and G will be here and H and F like this. In this case also I am satisfying all the equations. Let us see this equation whether this way. So G must not sit with H and G must not sit with F. So G must not sit with H and G must not sit with F here. And H must not sit with E. H must not sit with H. So in this case also I am getting the same answer. So whether I take case 1 or case 2, I am getting the same answer. In both the cases, I am getting the answer as G and H are sitting at the extreme ends here. So G and H are sitting at the extreme ends. I hope you understand this question. This will be the very easy question. All you need to do is you need to write the given data like this, and then you need to analyze the different possibilities here. If you do so, you'll get the answer in an easy manner here. Let us move to the next question here. And here is the next question. We need to find the different one among the given options here. So these are all looking like same, but one thing is common here. If you observe here, these are all arranged like arrow mark here. This is in an unscrambled manner. This is also an unscrambled manner. If you have arranged here, these are all arranged in some fashion here. So the different one among this one is the option. This one will be the different one when I compare with the third three or remaining three here. This one will be the odd one here. And if you observe this also, it contains circles and squares here. If you observe this one and this one are looking alike, but this one is a different one. Why? Because these are all not arranged properly. So this one will be the different one in this one. Let us move to the next question here. Okay, this will be the next question. This question comes under direction topic. So what again the question? North 8 kilometers, east to 2 kilometers, south to 5 kilometers, and then right 2 kilometers. By rearrange this one, north 8, east to 2, south to 5, and from south to right we'll get the answer as west to 2. Both west to 2 and east to 2 will get cancelled. So north 3 will be the left at the end. So what are you asking? Why asking the question? The answer will be north 3 kilometers will be our answer. So this is the easiest way to solve this question if we instead of going in a diagrammatic representation here. If we approach this kind of analysis here, you'll get the answer very quickly in the examinations here, and you need to save a lot of time in solving the questions here. Let us go for the next question here. And here is the next question. There are two postmen C and D starts walking from a post office. Okay, let us try to analyze this question by drawing a picture or compass here. So both C and D are here. Let us assume this will be from post office. They are starting from this point to their post offices. C walks 2 kilometers. Okay, C walks 2 kilometers and then turn to his right and then turn to his right and walks 5 kilometers. Now C is present here. Next. Meanwhile, D walks 5 kilometers. D walks 5 kilometers. Now D is here. And next it turns right and walks 6 kilometers and turns right and walks 6 kilometers. So the gap or distance between C and D now will be of 8 kilometers. So 8 kilometers must be our answer. Either C or D will, either A or C will be our answer. What do you ask in the question? Where is a D with respect to C? So with respect to C, what is the position of D? So with respect to C, that position of D will be in south direction. So the answer for this problem will be D is 8 kilometers south of C. The answer will be of option C will be the correct one. This is the easiest way to solve this question by drawing this compass and analyzing or writing the given data here. Let us go for the next question, and this question will be the last, I think. And everybody given the question is this comes under statement and assumption type of question. 5-day week will reduce the stress on employees. 5-day week will reduce the stress on employees. This will be the statement. And from this statement, we need to assume some statement or conclusion here. Employees are always stressed due to personal issues. But in the question, he didn't mention anything about whether he is feeling stressed due to office works or personal issues. So statement one is not following here. This is not a valid assumption here. Next, 5-day week is a new global trend. So in the statement he is talking only about the stress. So that's why he is reducing the 5 days for office work. So, but this is not a global trend or not. That was not mentioned in the statement here. So this statement, okay, this assumption is not also following. So both neither the assumption nor the one or nor the assumption two is not following here. So which is presented in option 4. Okay, these are all some questions which were asked in RRB ALP CBT2 exam. I hope you enjoy this video. Wish you all the best for your exam. Have a good day. We'll meet in the next video with another PPT.